Yeah, good.
Well, first of all, I would like to thank everybody for coming to this special occasion. Ashley and Kevin, finally. I have known Ashley since middle school, and we were in band together.
Was it a band camp?
Thank you.
Yes, band. Then in high school, we were in math class together in Schroeder algebra, twice. The second time we rocked it, just like, you know. We fell out of touch for a couple of years, and then one day we just started talking, and we went to the Backstreet Boys concert, and been close ever since. I consider her a sister to me, and I consider Kevin my brother now. I am so happy for you guys. I love you to death. So, raise your glasses. And Kevin and Ashley, congratulations. I love you.
Make some noise for your maid of honor, Sarah Johnson. Okay, next up, you gotta put your hands together for this one. Best man, Mark Schroeder, would like to give his toast. Put your hands together for Mark.
I consider Kevin like a brother to me.
Kevin, there's something I've been wanting to get off my chest all day, and there's no time like the present. I told you not to do it. It was not going to work out, but you thought you were smart and you did it anyway. I should probably clear this up. We played golf earlier. This pro thinks he can hit a driver off 15 and go for the green. Didn't work out at all. I tried to tell him. It was a mess. Anyway, I'd like to thank everyone. First, I'd like to thank Ken and Carrie, Ashley's parents, as well as Kevin's parents, Tom and Maggie. I like to call them Mom and Dad. For not only raising these two wonderful people, but also for making this night possible. And I am extremely honored to be here to celebrate with them. People have traveled thousands and thousands of miles to be here today, and I know it means a lot to both of them, and it means a lot to all of us, so thank you. So I don't know if you're aware, by the way, I'm Kevin's brother. We go way back. Kevin is 3 years, 7 months, and 15 days older than me. Not that I counted, but I was always just old enough to want to do whatever Kevin and his friends were doing, but just young enough not to really be able to. But he always found a way to make me, at least let me hang around and feel like I was kind of part of it. So what I'd like to do is just share 2 or 3 quick memories about Kevin that I think talk about the kind of person that he is. When we were little, our grandma and grandpa would come to live with us, and that meant that Kevin and I had to share a room, throw some bunk beds in there and have a good time. But even after she was gone, he still let me sleep in there in the bunk beds. It might have had something to do with the fact that he knew that I was terrified to be alone in the dark at night. Because I won't say who, but someone thought it was okay to let me watch Nightmare on Elm Street when I was 5 or 6, just because my cousin Amanda can handle it. Doesn't mean that I can handle it. Another way we always were able to connect was through golf. Kevin and I, we practically grew up on the golf course with Mr. Hussey here. The same golf course my dad worked at a long time ago and now works at now. It was a great era in my life being able to spend that time with him there. In high school, Kevin was a golf phenom. And the year he graduated, the following year I came into the high school. And I don't know if you know this, but Kevin, his senior year, was actually a top 10 finisher in the entire state of Michigan. So, yeah, give him a hand. Really proud of that. So people expected a lot out of me. They didn't get it, but that's okay. All Kevin really cared about was that I had a good time, whether I was just, going out for a practice round or playing in a big tournament. And I'll tell you what, I absolutely did have a great time. And most of it was because of him. My sophomore year, I made the JV golf team, and Kevin became the coach. And that will always be one of my favorite years of my entire life. Kevin's a guy who always wants the people around him to have a good time. He's an easygoing guy. He wants people to enjoy themselves. And I mentioned before, Kevin was a coach. He also likes to teach. Much later than high school, when I started to go to parties and things like that. I'm talking, 23, 24 years old. I started, able to have a beer or something like that. Kevin talking about party etiquette. Just because it's okay at a family party to go open up any cooler and grab a beer out or something like that, that is not okay when you're at another normal party that you don't know everyone there. I think that he might have saved my butt a few times with
Party etiquette.
Smooth talking. So now Kevin has a family of his own to share things with and teach things to. And something my mom knows is that I always wanted a little brother. Aww. So if it's okay with Ashley, hopefully Caden can help me fill that role maybe a little bit. And if it's okay with Caden, maybe I can kind of play with his toys and video games and stuff. So I guess just on a final note, I'd like everybody to raise their glasses, please. Kevin, you will always be my big brother. If you play your cards right, you'll always be my best friend. And I hope that your future is as beautiful as my new sister and your new bride looks tonight. Cheers.
Put your hands together for your best man, Mark Schroeder.
Yes, I know.